Santa Fe, April 30th, '07. With old style rider, Palace of the Governor. Here I go, yada yada, listening to the loud clack of the rider. A sound I haven't heard in a long time, where I would type across from grub on dueling typewriters in a small house basement on Harvard Street in Albuquerque. Ah, those were the days. Playing pickup softball on acid with the Farr brothers on UNM's field, riding with Blake on his Dogs of Albuquerque. And there was Bowman, who now works in Santa Fe, and Johnson, who writes nonfiction in D.C. And there was Miguel, who now he takes photos for the paper, and he is world class. And there was Grubb, who had become a movie producer. Does he write anymore? Who cares? He still has stories to tell. And I have some jerk staring at me like he is supposed to have this typewriter because the one he picked doesn't have a ribbon. So it goes. Oh yes, Vonnegut is dead, so it really goes. I have another on-the-road typewriter story for you. It's just fit itself into this jigsaw puzzle of life. We all know that he typed on a long roll of continuous paper. He was probably high on speed, or he... I'm going to drop this story in now. It's when I saw Hans play at a mountain brew pub. And when he plays, Hans just gets lost in his music. His own one-man band of ethereal music that he doesn't see what's going on in front of him. And the mountain people of a young age were playing pool and having drinks, and the wives with newborns sat around the tables and chatted, their kids always outside and then running inside. They didn't mind the cold. And then one of the women gets up and puts the child to breast and starts sashaying across the floor to Hans's music. She passes back and forth in front of the little stage. You couldn't help but notice another young woman with her newborn joined her, and they danced in unison back and forth, and they danced back and forth in front of Hans as he continued to play, not noticing them, not caring if they were there or not, as they sashayed back and forth to his music, and Hans played on. They were the dancing lactators, the lactating dancers. Not many bands get to have lactators dancing in front of them, and Hans played on. I have another typewriter story with On the Road. I have another typewriter with On the Road story for you. I just want to gain enlightenment through my movies. Heavy on the enlightenment part. These movies don't feel like work. I'm just having fun. Sometimes these movies tell me how they want to be. Holiday for dinosaurs, a feeling adventurous, feeling magical. What song goes da 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 da? You know, what song goes da 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 da? Come on, you know that song. It goes da 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 da. Feeling free, feeling carefree. Why didn't I see it sooner? It was there all the time, right in front of me, and now I see it. It's so obvious, and I'm the only one that knows it. I call it imagining the memory. Imagining in the memory. Imagining of the memory. Memory of the imagination. Fascination, imagination. Frustration, memory. Heart dropping, free falling. Eee! Ooh! Ah! Ooh! Eee! Plunging, but not downward. And when the guy typed on the road onto film stock, the whole book, it took him 3 years. And I liked how he told me how his mother had to get in there with a toothbrush and clean the film stock so that you could see the letters more clearly. Boy, he was the star of the film festival.